Hey guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of Conflicts. Today we'll be looking at some safes. Now these are ADIMO safes that you can have in your home, in which it's a pretty cool idea. Mainly because of the fact that this here is a smart safe. By smart, well, they're both a little bit different. Now this one here actually has a touch sensor, which you actually have this really cool looking futuristic feel right here, where you go ahead and press your buttons and go ahead and unlock it that way, or you can use your fingerprint technology to go ahead and unlock it just like this. Now inside here you actually have a lot of cool space and compartments, which we'll look at in just a little bit. And then this one over here is also pretty interesting, mainly because of the fact that it has its own built-in vibration alarm. That's right, for instance, if I'm trying to break into this thing and I can't get in here, I can go ahead and set the alarm just like that. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. So in this episode you'll be unboxing them, seeing what they are all about, and exactly if they're worth it. So if you guys wanted your own, check out the link down below in the description, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. You have a brown version and a black version here. Let's go ahead and open up this one first and see what's inside. Alright, check it out. So we have this lovely looking safe. I got this unique looking design concept here. So you do have a fingerprint sensor right over here to go ahead and open it up. And then you have this essentially a touch sensor as well. So that's going to be your keypad to open this thing up as well. Now we have our user manual, and then we have an accessory package here. Inside here it looks like we have a set of keys. We have some bolts to go ahead and lock it down. And then over here it looks like a backup battery in case if the battery inside internally does die. And then we have these little mounts here on the bottom. I'm thinking these here just to kind of keep it in place in terms of like rising it or lowering it. We're going to put in our key inside and then turn it counterclockwise. And what? Look at that! How cool is that? That's actually a pretty cool looking safe. You got this lovely looking cloth-like material throughout it. You have these adjustable shelves based on whichever height you want it, kind of up to you of course. And then you have like essentially these little sleeves on the side, things to go ahead and hang jewelry off of here on the side as well. There's a button over here, that's interesting. And yeah, it looks really cool. So we're going to install the batteries, which is going to be on this top portion up here. Just go ahead and pop this open, and then inside here you're going to go ahead and insert our batteries. This is going to take 4 AA's, so just keep that in mind. To kind of give you an idea how this works out, it's actually pretty cool. So there's actually a touch sensor here with a fingerprint technology where you can go ahead and register it. Registering is quite simple. There's this button on the inside. You press that a few times, then you press a button on the outside, and then you can go ahead and register your fingerprint. Now once you do, all you do is go ahead and put your finger right here like this, and it'll open it up just like that. That is pretty cool. And then you can see inside here how that's actually got some nice looking bolts right over there to kind of keep it secure. Now if I go ahead and close it, it's got an automatic function to close itself just like that. Now you also have the keypad. For instance, if I just go ahead and illuminate it like this, I can type in my password. So if I do a password, not to show you guys, there you go. So that is pretty wicked. So overall, a really nice looking safe, and definitely you can see how the pistons kind of come out there. This will kind of keep it secure and locked in place, and kind of essentially making sure that nobody gets inside. So that's kind of neat. There we are. There is a sensor in here, so that's kind of cool. And then on the back side here, you can see these little holes. This will be for these bolts here. So you can go ahead and essentially bolt this into a wall. And that'll be like right there. So that's nice that it does come with that. So it does come with a variety of different safety features to prevent it from getting damaged. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other safe next and see what that is all about. Alright, so this here is our other safe. I like the fact that it is brown, has a little bit of a luxurious color to it. And then you have this almost like old school looking keypad here. So this will actually have buttons versus the smart one over here. But you do have your digital screen, and then you also have a manual turn key right over here as well. So overall it looks really cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can set this thing up. Alright, so this will require 2 sets of keys to open this thing up. And there we are. Whoa, cool. So you have essentially a safe inside of a safe, and then you have a shelf on the bottom as well. So this is great for like if you want to store your money or your jewelry and stuff like that. Now you also require some batteries, so there's a little cap here to pop open, and then inside here is a little cartridge. Just go ahead and remove that out, and you can go ahead and put the batteries in there. Now the setup concept behind this was actually pretty simple. So once we went ahead and changed the password and inserted everything that we needed to do, you just go ahead and turn it up by pressing the pound button here, insert your password, default is 1234, and hit pound, and this will open it. Now to open it, all you gotta do is turn this knob right here, and this will go ahead and slide open like that. Now, as you know, inside here we do have two sets of keys. So we have another set here to go ahead and open up a mini safe, which you can go ahead and lock this way. And then over here on the bottom, you can go ahead and store your personal belongings. Now, just go ahead and lock that up just like this. Now, for instance, if somebody was trying to break into it and didn't know the password, the alarm will go off. So it's got its own vibration sensor, and to disable that, all you have to do is hit the password in. Just like that, you can go ahead and disable it and access your safe. How cool is that? Also comes with its own little spare battery in case if the battery does die in there, and it does come with its own mounts to go ahead and mount it into the wall in case you're trying to lock it in place. And overall, really cool stuff. Definitely would recommend these, especially if you're trying to keep your stuff secure at home. A great way to go. Now this here's more for your old school people where you just want traditional buttons, versus this here's more for the modern futuristic vibe where you have your touch sensor as well. So overall, pretty cool stuff. Now with that said, if you guys had any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.